Well, let's see who's up today. Who's up for it? Who's up and around? Who's round? Who's not round? I just got a notice from the Federal Trade Commission. The Federal Trade Commission is a great place for getting satisfaction of people that are scamming. They're a good place for scammers. And now, actually, the warning they have now is about student loans. Because now everybody's worried about their student loans because the government's going to start collecting money now. You're going to have to make payments. And some of the payments, one or two of the programs that were here from Biden aren't there, but there's about 10 or 12 other ones that are there. So never answer to any of these people that send you an email or whatever about helping with you with your student loans, because the best deal on the student loan you're going to get is from the government itself. Anybody else promise you a deal on student loans, they're making money off of you. And the best programs for you to get help with your student loans is going direct to the people who gave you the money in the first place, and that's the government. And they're going to have, because they don't make money out of this. They could have made to lose money. I mean, see how they were just forgiving all the student loans. And there's still a half a dozen or more other programs they still have for you to get paid less on your student loan. So you have to investigate. And you call the student loan people. Don't call the people that anybody in the private sector. You want to go to studentaid.gov. G-O-V. They're the only people you want to talk to is people with .gov and studentaid.gov. They're the people that are going to help you, and they have programs. And what the best way to learn those programs is to go to look on the bottom there. There's a link for contact, and in the contact they have for the people who have the loans, you owe them money. Okay, they have an 800 number to call in. Wait on hold as long as it is. Put them on speaker and just wait till somebody comes up. I get scammers all the time for student loans. Yeah, they're all scammers. Anybody who talks to them, and there are people who will contact you under my name too, and they'll try to get $500 to $5,000 from you. Now, anybody contacts you with my name or anything about government grants, if they charge more than $20, to me they're a scam. Because that's what we charge. We only charge $20. So you'll never see anything with me that I represent will ever be more than $20, because that's a maximum we got. And now you could get for $1. Sorry, I've been doing interviews today, and I want to know that today you could get, I've been studying this stuff. Studying not student loan, but government grants for 50 years, okay? 50 years, probably 52 or something like that. 50 years studying grants and how to take advantage of. I've helped millions and millions of people do this over the years, and they've been very successful. Everyone can't get a grant because most people don't put in enough time that's required. They want to go just to one website, fill in the blanks, and get a grant. That may happen, but most likely you're going to have to take more work, and people stop when it's more work. If they have to go to one website, that seems to be their breaking point, and that's silly. If you want to do anything in life, you're not going to do it in one step. You want to learn to ride a bike. You just don't get on the bike and ride it. You want to learn to play football. You just don't, hey, give me a football, I'll make a touchdown. No, life doesn't work that way. You want to learn the computer. You just don't plug it in and do what you want. No, you have to fail in trial and error. And the same way with using government grants. And that's why what we do for $1. Now, we usually charge $20 a month. Now, what I'm trying to do in my life before I get out of here, but I feel I have about 10 more years, and I want to build up this community, because right now we have 15,000 people in this community that help each other get grants. So it's a loving community. It's a way to show love to people. Showing love is the most nicest thing in the world to do, isn't it? I mean, I think, but I'm biased. So don't trust me. By the way, how's the audio on YouTube? I guess you're autobiography never gets boring. Tell us. Thank you, my attorney Bernie. And oh, uh, it my biography. I'm always worried about tomorrow. How many people can I help? And that's why I say I'm reading a new book now called Moral Ambition. And that's what I struggled with in the 70s, starting out, 25, 30 years old or whatever, and trying to get through life and figure out how I should do it and doing all the things people told me I should do, and I wasn't happy. And it's hard to find that. And I really feel that if you start working only for money, you have to work for money to start taking care of yourself. So the first thing you have to do is how to create income for you to live. And you have to do anything. I mean, that's why when I first came to town to Washington, I was delivering newspapers in the middle of the night. They're New York Times. They would deliver to people's, the businesses downtown. And I got up early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, get all the New York Times for the train, and go around Washington, D.C. delivering New York Times. So I was in the information business back in the 70s. Yeah. Then I got an MBA and went on from there. But taking care of yourself first, even if it means, sorry. Even if it means delivering newspapers or whatever, now you could drive for Uber, whatever it takes for you to put food on the table and take care of yourself first, and then find out what you want to do that will maybe pay for you while you improve the world somehow. Just even in your little part of the world, I think the key to life, and that's what I found out 30, 40 years ago, you have to feel that you're doing something for mankind in a way, helping people, your teacher, whatever it is, that you're helping somebody else somehow. Now we have, the smartest people in our world now figure out how to get you to click on an ad. That's what we pay our resources on, and I don't know how much that goes in improving society, getting people. Someone's pocketbook, it does improve, but whether that improves the society as a whole, I don't know. But I'm not in a position to really qualify that. But that's why I think if you find something that is improving society, helping somebody else's life be better. So that's why whatever skill and things you have, after you learn how to feed yourself, then I think it's our obligation to feel how we can contribute to something bigger. And there's so many ways to do that. And that's what I want to show you, that not only there's so many ways to do that, there's so many ways to get help and money to do that. Okay, and that's why for $1, okay, now here's the challenge I'm giving. We're offering membership to Let's Go Help for $1 for 5 days. So as soon as you sign up, you have 5 days to get unlimited one-on-one help to find money to do anything to solve your credit cards bills, your start a business, anything that you have to do in life. There are money programs that will show you where to apply. Okay, I paid for your site. Well, get over there. I'm live on the site today too. Not on TikTok. It's hard to answer questions here. So if you get on the site, on Let's Go Help 2, then you have the link when you signed up. And get over there and ask questions. Get over there, because what we do, we have members help each other live. They show you how they got this information. That's why I call it a loving community. We're there to love each other, help each other do what we want in life. Because I believe showing love is helping somebody do what they want to do in life, not what you want them to do in life. We're all different, So we, heck yeah, Trump 25. Okay. No, so that's why we have to help other people do what they want to do in life. And these programs are there. Trump's trying to cut some of them, but it's not significant cuts at all. It's hurting more government people that worked on these programs than they are the people who take advantage of them. And so that's why you have to ignore what's going on in Washington and go after the help that's still there to do anything and solve your financial problems. You're in debt, you have bills, things like that. They're really, thousands and thousands of people that are there just to help you pay those bills, but you have to find them. They're not in Google. See, that's the problem. We all think Google is the magic genie to solve all problems. No, Google is the magic genie to solve your problems if you have money. If you don't have money, you can't go to Google. Please don't go to Google if you don't have money. If you don't have money, you have to use the organizations that end in .gov, G-O-V, or .org, O-R-G. And that's what we do, is to show you where those programs are where you live, and we're for $1, that's all it costs, $1, and we'll help you, unlimited help for 5 days. That's people helping you one-on-one to find those websites. You're not gonna find them in Google, you never will. And you've probably already been looking and never found a grant to apply to. And the ones you applied to, you didn't get the money, right? And that's what happens. And then you believe there's no help out there. That is wrong. The government is a place where people get help. Why is every billionaire in town right now with the Trump administration trying to get more money from the government? They know the government is the easiest place to get money if you know where to go. And that's why they're using the hell out of this thing. And they're in town, they're gonna get more money from the government for free. Why should they go out and create a new idea that will create jobs and things like that when they could go to the government and get money for free? It's crazy, but it's real. And you can too. That's the problem I have, is trying to show the average person can do. You don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to be a millionaire. You just have to know where to go and how this operation works. And then you get money. You get money to start a business. You get money to get a better education. You get money to train for a better job. You get money to solve health problems. You get money to solve legal problems. But it's not just bim bam, here's a website, fill in the blanks and get the money. No, that's not gonna happen. That doesn't happen anywhere for anybody. And the problem is you're going to Google, and Google's, and even me, I sort of imply this too. Oh, just call me and I'll solve your problem. No, I can't. I'll tell you how you can solve your problems. Not how I can, but we give out grants. So you can actually, every month we give out $50,000 to $75,000 to members, to give free grants to members. We just finished one yesterday for people to pay your rent and mortgage. And the next one is we give out 30 free laptops on the 30th of the month, okay? Then on the 4th of every month, we give out like, I think it's 30 or 20 or $30,000. I forget what it fluctuates depending on how much money we made the month before. So that's a variable. But the help is out there, the love is out there, and I call it love too. I mean, I never said that word before, about 3-4 years ago, until it got old enough that I can't grow anything else, because I can't get stronger, I can't get faster, I can't get smarter. At 82, all that stuff is going downhill. None of those things are gonna get better. But what I can get better at is love. I could love harder, I could love you better. I could love other people better and help them in life. And that's how you show love. You help somebody else in life do what they want to do, okay? And I'm fortunate I do that, and I get be able to make a living out of it. And that's why I'm trying to show other people could do that. You could do that. You could start an organization. You could start a service. You could start anything to give your love, give your expertise to other people to help their lives. And you could get paid to do that. It's not just bim bam formula. No, you have to figure that out. And you have experts for free to help you figure that out. You don't have to sit there and first of all, you never have to pay people money to do that. Never have to pay people money to do that. No, there's so much free help to do that you never have to pay money to find out what you really should do. Help for a house. Yes, there's help for a house. Actually, why don't you do this? If you're not a member, I say you're not a member, but if you're a member, and what we have, we have a link on the left-hand side of Let's Go Help called Unlock My Goals. And one of the goals there is to buy a house, okay? And another one is to start a business, another one for start a nonprofit, another one is to get out of debt, another one is for pay your medical bills. I'm working on one now to get a better job. Okay, all these things are free. Okay, now I have a free report you could download right now if you want to buy a house, and it shows you 7 or 8 the main offices where you live that help people buy a house who don't have a lot of money. Okay, 7 offices where you live that help people buy a house who doesn't have a lot of money. Okay, that's what they do. You know, that's not Google. Google wants your money. They don't want you to have no money. You have to have money so they could lend you more money and make money off you. But these people only deal with people who don't have money. Okay, if you'd like to join us, then it's letsgohelp.com. No, we have the dollar special, letsgodollar.com. That's going to be available for 5 days only, 5 days. Today, tomorrow, the next day, and then 2 more. Then it's over. Then you have to pay $20. So today, you can go to Let's Go Dollar, LESKODOLLAR. Okay, you can go to Let's Go Dollar, LESKODOLLAR. Okay, and you can go there and sign up for $1, and you get 5 days, 5 days of unlimited one-on-one help to apply for every government grant. Let's Go Dollar. Okay, I'm writing that down so you see it. So you see it. Seeing is believing. Letsgodollar.com. Okay, so that's where you go. If you're not a member now, you could join for $1, $1. And you could get unlimited free help by members who have gotten money. They show you how to do it. And that's why there's nowhere else in the world, even at $20, that you'll get this. But I used to charge thousands of dollars. And all I found out when I charged that money, sure, I could get that money from rich people because they know how valuable this is and they'll pay anything to do it. So I charge them thousands of dollars. And they'll pay it because they'll make millions and millions. I got sick of helping millionaires become billionaires. I want to help the average person know that the government loves them. You don't think so because you're looking at the wrong offices. You don't think so because you don't know what to say. That's all, but they do. It's like the dating game. You have to know what to say. You don't knock on the door and say, oh, this is my first date, let's go to bed. No, you can't do that. But that's what you try to do with the government, and it doesn't work that way. It does work in Google because they'll go to bed right away for money. That's right. They're hookers. They'll do anything for money. As long as you have money to give them money, then they're very happy to do anything for you. It's a lot of money. Colleen, I'm working on something to get closer to you, so don't worry. And it's important that you know that. Important that you know there's another side of the street that will help you. Okay, that's 40%. It's just not a side of a street. It's not 1%, not 2%. You're looking for a needle in a haystack. No, the needle is in a haystack because you're looking in Google, and because there's 200 billion people that want to get your money if you have financial problems. You know, there's about 800,000 only in government. That's right, about 600,000, 800,000, in that kind of range. How many grant programs, free money programs that are available? And if you don't believe me, go to this website right now. Go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org. You go right there and you'll see that database has 600,000 grants in there and free money. Everything in that database gives out free. And in money terms, that represents 40% of everything in our economy. Now, when you go to Google, you'll get 200 million because there's 200 million all want your same dollar. They're fighting like hell to get it. You know? And that's why it's all there for Google to make money, not you. Google to make money. That's why they have to get money from you, so Google can make money by charging the people who get your money to find you. Thanks for the loader blow-up doll. I can't swing by after work and return hill. Don't know what you're talking about. Tired, tried to clean, but oh well. thanks for someone just referred you to me. Oh, that's nice to do. Yeah. I'm paid 18210 Daniel. I'm in PA. Well, go to findhelp.org because when you have to go there to put in what you need money for. If you need money for pay rent, then you go to findhelp.org, put in your website and put in rent. And they'll show you the people there that in your zip code are nonprofit and government offices that pay rent. Now, the people that are looking for us, remember, if you want our help to do this and learn about that, because every day on Let's Go Help, but it's letsgodollar.com for $1. You could get for 5 days unlimited free help from members who will tell you how they did it. Okay, these are members who have gotten money and they show you how they show you, because I've been doing this for 50 years. So I've heard everything 100 times already. And so it's hard for me to relate where you are just starting now. So people who just got the money now are better to help you than me. Okay, but I'm on here almost every day too to help people that are members here. I just want other people to do the work for you. You just want other people to do the work. Well, it doesn't work that way either. Right, don't we all want that, Colleen? But then we get so, I don't know, it's wonderful that when you start getting it, then you grow. When you start learning how to do it and you fall down a bunch of times and start learning how to do it, then you realize the importance of this. Because life, if it's that easy, you may get lucky and it's easy, but most of life is not. So in order to get through this life in a good way, in order to be able to get the next thing that happens in your life, you have to be ready to put in some time. If you're not ready to put in some time, you're not going to make a dime. You got to put in the time to make a dime. And that's what's important. That it all relies on you. It doesn't rely on the government, that shit is there. That stuff is there, 600, 800,000 programs, it's there. They're giving out $4 to $5 trillion every year. You want to bitch about the government, fine. That's not going to get you anywhere in life. Unless you vote, then go out and vote. You want to change that, you have to do it through the voting booth. Get rid of the people there who start these programs and vote for people to put up programs what you want. Because what they're doing is taking your money, our money, all the money we decide to give away for free because it's good for the economy or for people in trouble and things like that. That's what we do. I mean, living in a society, we help each other. God damn it. Why is that such a tough thing to swallow? Because you think everybody else is a lazy bastard. Well, we're all lazy bastards at times, is what it boils down to. And that's part of human nature. And you think somebody else is a lazy bastard because of whatever. And that's probably true. But are you going to hurt the people who really need that help? Okay, that's what I think. We have more poor people in this country than any other developed country in the world. Now, something's wrong here. I believe something's seriously wrong. Why does the richest country in the world have more poor people than any other rich countries? So we're the poorest of the rich countries. And we create more millionaires and billionaires than anywhere else in the world. And the percentage of our population that is in poverty is bigger than anywhere else. I mean, by substantial, like twice as much as most developed countries. We have twice as many poverty people. The percentage of people in poverty is almost double than any other developed country. Now, God damn it, why do we let that happen? Because people are taking advantage of it. Well, fuck, millionaires are taking advantage of tax credits like you won't believe. They're cheating the tax. Rich people owe $1 trillion in back taxes that aren't paying. They're dodging taxes to the order of $1 trillion, okay, in the IRS. That's, bills we sent to people who live here and got a bill to live here, and that's a tax bill that don't pay, okay? And what happens is the bureaucrats, they fired all the people in the IRS to collect that money that they owe. Now, you pay taxes, you owed, you're not afraid to pay your bill. Why don't rich people? Because they can get away with it. So $1 trillion. And then in the tax package, they want to give another $1 trillion to the rich folks. That's sort of a little distressing to me. But it's, you know, it's democracy. If they get it, they get it. Good for them, I guess. They won. But it seems that we got the people who are suffering. How are we going to get them? They're doing well. Why are we using money to perpetuate that and not the people who have not had a pay raise for 50 years? That's right. 90% of the people, the working people in this country, did not get a raise for the last 45 years. Oh, they got a little bit. They got like 30% in 40 or 50 years, 30%. But inflation went up 300%. So if you increase your wages for 90% of the people, only went up 30%, and inflation went up 300%, you're screwed. You know, so there's something wrong. I don't know what it is, but people certainly need help because they're not getting it from the rich companies. They're not paying them enough. So they get away with that. And we have so many of your neighbors that are living hand to mouth and can't afford to even live anymore. That is what the problem is. How do we do that? That's why I want to show them the programs that are there. Already there. They're not going to be changed. They'll nibble around the edges a little bit. But other than that, it'll be the same. They're going to give out almost $5 trillion this year, just like it's more than last year. It's like $500 billion more than last year. It grows every year. Let me see what questions we have from members. I need one of everything offered here: job, business, laptop, mortgage, utility. Apply to them all, Sonia. But most importantly, if you have financial problems, the first thing you have to do is go to Unlock My Goals. Go to that tab on the left-hand side called Unlock My Goals, and put in, make an appointment with the people in taxes, I mean not taxes, but expenses and debt. Make an appointment there. Then the next thing you want to do is go to this website, and I'll have a new one up that will say, there's two websites. Well, this one I want to go to. You go to careeronestop.org. Go to careeronestop.org right now. Put in your zip code and make an appointment with a counselor who will show you how to get short-term training, paid training for you to get a higher income job. Okay? And then if for some reason that doesn't work out, then you go to Find Help. What's your zip code, Sonia? Findhelp.org. You go to, what's your zip code? Okay, here's Sonia's zip code is 300. Is that Chicago somewhere? Whatever. 30035. Okay, so I'm going to go to findhelp.org. Georgia. Georgia's on my mind. Well, no, Sonia's on my mind. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, find. Okay, so that's 30051. 30051. Okay, job training. I'm going to put in the into the code, into the search. After I put in your zip code, I put in job training for you, so you're in the Atlanta area. Okay, there's 129 organizations that give out free job training, okay? 129 organizations that give out free job training, okay? I think I put it, well, that's close enough. Oh, that's publishing. No, that's a wrong thing. That's something else. You don't want that. Okay, ignore that. That's a zip code. You don't want a zip code. I mean, an email address. Come on, why'd you do that job training? Okay, here it is. Oh, God, yeah. That's weird. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so where you live in Forest Park, Georgia, there's 2,043 organizations that give out grants, okay? So you're at 30035. 30035. Okay, let's see what we have here. Decatur, 30035. I guess you're in Decatur. Yeah, Decatur. Okay, so we want job training. Job training, what you got? Okay, we have 212 there. Okay, so in Decatur, Illinois, Georgia, I mean, you have Decatur, Georgia, 200 organizations that offer free job training. Okay, that's what I mean. To me, you don't have any excuses. Now you have excuses if you don't start calling them people. Okay, that's the important thing. Okay. And because if you don't call people, nothing's going to happen. And even if you call the wrong people, that's okay. You call wrong people too. You call anybody who's in the job of helping you. And that way you'll get closer to something you need. Doing nothing, you don't get anywhere. But even if it's the wrong place, you could go, because when you get the wrong place, they're still in the business of doing that, but maybe not for you, but they'll find places for you. Okay. Dimitri, let's see what we got here for you, Dimitri. Okay, don't forget, if you're not a member of Let's Go Help, where we give you unlimited free help to apply to every government grant, you could join us at letsgodollar.com, letsgodollar.com, and it's only $1. It's a trial membership for $1 for 5 days, and you get unlimited help for 5 days. And like after I leave, there'll be other people on during the day, other members that will tell you how to answer your questions one-on-one on how to find money and help to do anything you want. I mean, this is money that you deserve because you live here, just because you live in this country. Many of you don't have to be a citizen, or you live here, okay? And you are eligible for these, and they're for you, just like they are for millionaires that use this. But you don't take the time to do it, and that's the difference. That's why the millionaires get everything in this country, and you don't, because you're not, we're not trained to do this. Okay, Dimitri, you're in Philly, right? Okay. There's 300 organizations, Philadelphia, for free job training. So if you don't have a good job, you're not making much money, here's 300 people that want to help you do that. Okay, not everyone is perfect for you. Doesn't matter. You call them anyway, because they're in the business of helping people get better jobs and getting higher income. They'll know other people like them that may be closer to what you need. That's the only way you do it. You don't hit a bullseye every time you want to do anything. Look at Google. See, your option is going to Google, and you go to Google and you get 200 million. You'll never get anything there. Okay. Here, at least 300. Every one of them gives out free money. In Google, you get 200 million people, and 99, 44, 100% of them want to get your money, not give your money. So that's why you're screwed. If you don't have money, you're screwed in Google. You can't even bother going there. That's why start here, where the people there are only giving it for free. Please, Jeremy, what are you after? Fatima, okay. Okay, Dimitri, we helped you. Jeremy, what do you need money for? What you need money for, Jeremy? What you need money for now? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'm on vacation every day because I love my occupation. Hey, hey, hey. I'm reading a book now about that. I mean, when I think I told you back in the 70s when I was 30 or so, about what to do in life. And I said, why does work have to be work? Okay, to support yourself, you'll do anything. Okay, you have to take care of that first. But then for the long run, to me, it's doing something that is of important to you and maybe help the world too in some way. And I think that's the key to life. And a hard thing to put together, but you can. My husband has cancer. Look for resources for housing and anything. Okay, Jeremy, go over to look at Unlock My Goals. On the Unlock My Goals over on the left-hand side, we have a table of contents over there, and one is Unlock My Goals. I only receive $200 a month from Social Security. Okay, help need more money. Okay, Social Security, $950. Go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and start calling people to solve problems for you. You have to pay rent, you got to pay utilities, you got to pay transportation, anything, and find grants that are all there. And findhelp.org. Okay, somebody put that in. Good. Put in, oh, whoa, look, it's Zoe. Zoe's helping. Oh, she's taking my job. Great. Okay, where are we here? Okay, Dimitri, no. What was it? See, I got a mind that just doesn't work like it used to. Who was I helping? Who was I helping? Jeremy, my husband has cancer. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. So on the left-hand side, there's a health Unlock My Goals too, for health problems. And there's government agencies and nonprofit organizations that give you money to live on, for, what do you have, cancer, you said? I think, yeah, for cancer victims. Okay. You have to go there and look at that. Those organizations, they're there, it's all there. And then also we have special help to help you, get your questions for that topic. Hey, I'm one of your members. Wonderful. Well, get over there, Zoe, get into the membership so I can help you and give you resources. Are there any educational grants for single? Yes, there's tons. I guess if you're not a member, a good place to start is go to careeronestop.org, careeronestop.org, put in your zip code and make an appointment with a counselor there. They'll get you started, but don't stop there. Go to your local community college, all kind of grants to help you pay for Get Skills as a mom. Actually, I have a scholarship I give for about 10 years now at a local community college. It is for single moms. It's grants that we give to single moms only because, man, for $1,000 you could go to college. And where I live in Washington, D.C., that's like lunch for some of these people. It's terrible. And a single mom who's taking care of people, what could be more important in our life, in our country, than people who are taking care of people? And if they're doing it like single, as a mom, man, that they're the heroes of our country. People raising children by themselves, we have to do that. I want to become an early interventionist, but that's okay. You can. You start looking for help. Don't go to Google and look for help. You have to get out of there. The two places to start if you're not a LESCO member, and don't forget, if you want to become a LESCO member, for $1, you could join now for $1, and that's 5 days of free research. So you can get all the things you need on getting better training and skills and education, and stop paying after $1 and get all you need. Okay, if you stayed, then it's $20 a month. So $1 at lesgodollar.com. So that's lesgodollar.com. What did I do with that? Okay, that's here. So that's what 5 days for $1. 5 days for $1 at lesgodollar.com. Okay, I am 60. Want to change the world? Well, start. You can start applying for these. You may not be eligible. Some of them are for 18 or more, but my kids got a $10,000 grant to help fight the tobacco industry, and they were 12 years old. It's out there for everybody, and there's grants for teenage entrepreneurs to start businesses and everything. They're just not where you're looking. That's the key. You can't look where you're looking, and that's Google. Everything in Google wants to get money from you. You want to find people that want to give money to you, not take money from you. So you got to expand your horizon, or else you're going to get nada, nothing, zero, absolutely nothing. Henry, hello, I have an issue with delinquent taxes. I have a disability, lots of help for delinquent taxes. Yeah, Okay, let's see. Let me find you, sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me find you, sweetheart. If you love me too. See, it's so old, nobody knows the songs they sing. Okay, there's 2 programs at the IRS. There's one called, there's one called Offer in Compromise, okay? And it's called Offer in Compromise. And let's see, don't forget 14 Friday. Let me see what. Okay, here's a report on all forgiveness. And the main tax one is in here too. But there's another one. This is the forgiveness one and taxes. I'm going to give you as a member, okay? Okay, IRS forgiveness, that's in here. And also go to the IRS, IRS, yeah, you want to go to this website too. And go to this website and ask for help. Yeah, they'll make a deal with you. Like you only have to pay up as little as 10% of what you owe. Here, go to this website too. irs.gov/taxpayer advocate. They're the people who will fight the IRS for you for free. Any help for home repair and disabled? Yes. Okay, and the best place is findhelp.org, and then put in your zip code, then put in home repair. And there'll be 50 or more places. But call as many as you can. Keep calling, even if they're for veterans or something and you're not a veteran, call them anyway, and say, hey, you're not for me, but you can help me find out where programs like yours may be for me, to give you information and inside information from people who help people with this, okay? And go here for your business, okay? Find help for home repair, okay, Vicki? Okay, guys and gals, I think I'm gonna take up I have another interview to do, and I want to save some of my breath for that. But thank you for being here, and remember we have, before I die, I'm trying to love as many people as I possibly can, and the members are the same way. Look at here, Misty and all the members that are here to help you also. And we do it for love because we know it feels so good to help people. So it's very selfish, okay? And I want to do it. And that's why we have 15,000 members. So if you want to see how we do this, because there's 3, 4, 5 hours every day of people that will help you for free, who already got money, and they show you how they did it. There's nowhere else on the internet you can get that for $1. That's right, $1. So for 5 days, $1 for 5 days, unlimited help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for. This is the best thing I've done. I've been helping people get government grants for 50 years, 52 years, I think it is now. So 50 years helping people get government grants. And I think this is the best thing ever in America. I thought the government should be doing this. They couldn't, and I didn't know I could do it. And I didn't know I could do it and make money, which shocked the hell out of me, and only charge $20. And we made so much money that we give it back to members. We give out $50,000 to $70,000 every month to members because it's so great. It's nice to be loved. I mean, what's better? And it just takes as much energy to love as to hate. And loving feels better. So I don't know why the fuck we just don't all do that, right? I guess because we're human and we got all these, we got a box of crayons with all kind of emotions in it. We like to use them all, but love is the best. So come on and join us and love other people and see how much you could grow too. Oh, one more time. I'm an old infomercial guy. I know nothing happens unless people know my 800 number or my website, letsgodollar.com. $1, 5 days, unlimited help. Then it's $20 after the 5 days. It starts as soon as you click paid. Talk to you soon. Thank you for being there and being nice to us.